We should probably edit that out because I'm not supposed to talk about that.
Talking about what?
How he sometimes gets.
He said it happened like 3 or 4 times.
It happens like a lot of times, yeah. Like 30, 40, 50 times.
Especially when he's out of the country, he said.
Yeah, like 55 times a week.
Where? Where does that happen? He does. Welcome to, I guess this would be a very important HR style episode of Careful Boys.
Yeah.
We need to talk about if we're going too far with Anthony, making fun of him and stuff like that. Do you think that's kind of getting a little too much?
No, go harder.
No, I think we should go a little bit harder. In the new year.
Back as he said that.
I mean, New Year's resolution, we're going to have the slider, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's where we can check in.
I think that's a good step.
I think we really check in with him that way.
So we were talking about adding a movable slider that shows where Anthony's patience is at, so that we know whether to ease up or if there's room to go harder.
Depending on his mood.
Yeah, and he said he might abuse it though. He might just put it all the way on red when he gets in here.
Which is fun.
Yeah, it's a fun game to play. I think it'll add another layer, a visual layer for the fans at home, so they know that, like, oh, see, we're just joshing around, we're just poking fun. It's not a bad thing. Right. But if he's an all red, then that's when the fans have some grounds to be like, all right, we're going too far. Let me ask you guys this: what situation do you think could honestly actually lead to him never coming back again?
If we actually hurt his money outside.
Yeah.
His projects.
But by then it's too late.
I think actually hurting his feelings, but it all depends on how many shots he's had, so we have to kind of like tiptoe.
You're right. You know what? The more drunk he is, the more emotional he is.
Shots Anthony gets
Because when he's like sober in the morning, he's fine.
But he told us that already about how when he gets drunk. He knows that when he
That's
gets...
like when he sabotaged the video that one time, and I was like, I didn't realize how f***ing drunk he was.
Was that shots Anthony, or was that just regular Anthony?
That was shots Anthony. He wasn't, I don't think he was that blasted, but he was definitely feeling sensitive.
The minute he drinks, he's more sensitive.
Not the minute.
That's what he said.
It takes a few to get in there, but yeah.
Every single time, he's like, all right, guys, it's too much. Usually.
Shots Anthony.
It's not sober. Ever.
I mean, look at the live stream when someone said some random throwaway comment, he couldn't let go. And
he went
just
on
kept...
for 45 minutes talking about how hot his wife is and how they're ugly, and their wife is ugly.
But you said like if we actually legitimately hurt regular Anthony's feelings, he probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think that the goal is to ever hurt regular Anthony's feelings.
But you know what? It's funny. The things that do hurt him, it kind of catches me off guard.
Me too.
The things that like. No, it's just always like, wait, that's a touchy one? But then it has to be explained to me later why. Because you know how he'll tell you off camera, he goes, well, this leads to this, and then I'm dealing with this right now, with this controversy, so then it's too touchy, and I'm like,
yeah.
I didn't know that was happening with Kinjas, you know, and then that's kind of like, that's the real shit.
I always felt like it was like more of like a volume issue. If it was like 12 articles back to back, and he's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Sometimes the volume we can pile on.
Because sometimes if you use Anthony as the backboard to get all your baskets in, it's like, can you just shoot some regular shots? Why are they always getting tossed against my face?
We don't need to run up the score either. Like, we already won the game. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have to remember that.
But why does it get more and more fun when things like this should be played out?
I don't know. What do you think? Because Subin, you haven't seen it for as long. Does it look like we go too hard on Anthony from your perspective?
No.
Not hard enough?
He was not a bitch, and he has friends. That's how you know.
I don't think so.
No offense, though.
No? What does it look like to you?
Just caught a couple of strays.
Got a couple strays.
And sometimes it's a drive-by, sometimes.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, you got hit by that one. Damn.
And sometimes it's a drive-by in a cul-de-sac, we keep going around.
We keep pinging off, dude. We're sending it back his way.
Well, that's why I said couple of strays.
We're like, I don't think we got him yet. Like,
okay.
You know.
Let's shoot a couple more just
Go
in
back
case.
in and see it.
But also at the same time,
Double tap.
I think Anthony's a pain slut.
He likes it, dude.
He is.
I think he likes it. I think he comes to JK with his fucking patent leather fucking straps on, ball gag. He's like, he's ready to get fucking whipped a little bit.
He handles all the paddles.
I think he sometimes comes in like that.
He wears a puppy mask.
Because in his regular life, he gets to tell people what to do all the time. He gets to be boss.
It's that CEO thing of like, you know.
He sometimes you just want to
be dominated.
Yeah, you want some attention in that way. Sometimes you want some negative attention.
Yeah, he's a sub.
Yeah, he's a sub.
Because people are always like, "Oh my God, Anthony, your performance is so great. I love how you do this." And he's after a while,
Tired of that shit.
I know, too many
It's old.
compliments. Yeah, he's
It's
a
old.
secret sub.
Yeah,
He's like, someone pinch me and put fucking tassels on my nipples.
Yeah.
talk some shit.
By the way, he's
call me an ugly bitch.
He's watching this video right now.
Yeah.
And he's loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know him. Remember when we did the other one where we just roasted him for like 25 minutes or something? And he texted us at a random hour because I think he's in like Japan or some shit.
Probably drinking sake.
And he's like this video is killing me right now.
He's like, you should have said this. He was like giving us like tags.
Yeah, he was like
throwing up
tagging
assists.
jokes on it. Exactly.
Yeah, man. So hit us
Angel
up in the
Reese.
comments, Anthony, if you're watching this. Let us know what you
Yeah,
think.
we know you are.
Hit the like buttons and subscribe, please.
That helps the channel a lot.
Yeah, what else can we implement that'll make things a little bit more like, at least like more comfortable? The rotisserie of Anthony Lee.
Make it more comfy.
It's all about the vibes, right? Like being able to feel him out, tell that he's maybe kind of smoldering about something, and then laying off
Like before we start,
Right before the tears roll out.
before the tears come down.
just ask him, did you get enough sleep?
Did you get enough?
How was your REM last night?
Did you have a good day?
Did you sleep with your nose strip on or no?
Yeah, no.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we did talk about that. Where like if he comes in like a really great mood and he has nothing but good.
Let's tear him down.
He's going down.
Yeah, always got some room.
If he's got some really good
Got
news,
some room to plummet. Yeah.
or got some like new pair of shoes or something he's really excited about.
Kid Japan Noodles, when he rolled that shit out, we took it away from him,
The shoes, the fucking shoes.
shoes.
You took those away from him
the shoes
in an
thing, yeah,
instant.
They're
mine.
Shoes were so good.
You can't even think of the air sesh anymore without the sound of him calling Anthony a shoe cobbler.
It's called branding.
And then him saying that the air sesh was a ripoff of something that Bobby Hundreds did.
So stupid, dude. It's just so stupid. Like these are just such cheap shots. It's so dumb. But people do take it very seriously. And Shots Anthony does sometimes take it very seriously. But he really enjoys it. When we were back there yesterday, because it was our last day filming for the year with Anthony, when we were cheersing real quick for the first shot of the day or whatever, he's like, I love you, brother. And I love Anthony. I love him too. So it's like, it's just, people think it's so much more serious than it is.
That's because
I take care of his cats when he leaves town. He's one of my best pals. Like it's like guys ribbing guys, man. Like guys get ribbed hard. Like Subi takes it in the ass every day from the fans. The fans love to beat up on Subi, right? Subi wakes up, bends over, puts in the ball gag, and just takes it from the fans. I seen it, but Subi can take it.
I don't know. I'm not paying attention to that.
He's like, I actually don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What you talking about? I gotta go back there and read the comments.
It just sounds, you know what it sounds like? It's like one of those things where you and Anthony are both campaigning for audience support in the way that when you say that, Anthony will be like, yeah, Steve says it's all a bit, doesn't he? Sure it is. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to garner more people to like have his side. It's like almost like a fun thing.
Well, plus sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Yesterday he's like, well, Steve had 3 abortions. I'm like, I had 3 abortions. We're gonna have 3 abortions. Like, what's the bit? Come on, let's work on.
Well, that didn't hit. That didn't hit because there's no connotation to it.
What does that mean?
Bro, there's people out there though that legitimately feel bad for Anthony. I'll get DMs of like long ass paragraphs. I block them after, but they'll leave.
Somebody wrote a long thing about it?
Oh, it's ever since this started, randomly, like almost every month.
Oh, it's the people that don't understand the real
different people
dynamic.
Will be like, hey guys, I think you're taking it too far. There's always some Captain Save-A-Ho motherfucker talking about, yeah, you guys should stop bullying Anthony. It's getting out of hand. Or like, yeah, some fucking, I'm like, you don't even know him.
That's true. I mean, it's so true.
Yo, but what if it is Anthony's like bot page?
This is Burger Anthony.
I would love it.
Anthony himself.
Anthony.
Anthony has a burger.
And imagine Anthony's like, fuck, Joe just blocked me.
Everybody in the comments, if you spot a fake Anthony page in the comments, call him out below and be like, I know it's you, Anthony.
It's you, Anthony. I know it's you.
Dude.
Anybody defending Anthony? Yeah. I know it's you, Anthony. Shut up.
Yeah, I remember one time he did say that like the reason it's tough is that because Steve's a professional comedian, so it's hard to get him.
Look, it's not like that for me. It's just fun. It's just fun. It's just fun. Like, it's just fun and funny. Sometimes it's not that funny. Sometimes it's funny. So you gotta work on it.
He said that because you're so good, it's like a level 30 guy hitting a level 1 dude, and you can't counter him.
I hit him
enough.
so cheap though. It's not like advanced fucking high tech humor here, brother. It's not high flying shit.
I think because it's so bad, it's funny.
Yeah, exactly. Most of the time, it's just so stupid.
That's the reason why. It's
and like,
funny, yeah.
that's like kind of mean spirited. Like his house is cheap. Like what? The
That's only funny because it's not.
But exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He should be worried if someone had said that, and we're like, "Oh, don't listen to that."
No, it's because some idiot.
like
I know
that's
exactly.
bad, bro.
It's because some idiot said it, and then he was bitching about how he was laughing about how somebody said it, and then we just started tagging it. That's it.
Yeah, that
Well,
bit is
most of
hilarious.
the-
Hey, what's up, guys? Just in case you've noticed some of these lovely jade pieces on some of our men here, just know that you can get some for yourself over at thejadejewelers.co. Visit our friends here at the site and check out some of the pieces they've got. The selection is massive. You can find all kinds of different designs, and they even do some custom work, so if you want to check them out, we'll be very grateful. We love these guys over at Jade Jewelers, and we're happy for you guys to be able to get the same stuff.
But most of the jokes happen because he finds something and he wants to tell us, and then we go, "Oh, really?"
Right.
Imagine we wrote Anthony a page-long thing about how we actually like his house. That would be rough.
We actually don't think you cheaped out of your house.
Right?
we talk about each room individually.
Man, like, oh man, your office, the way it's laid out.
Dude, Bart wanted to make a T-shirt of Anthony with the noodles and a big thing called Noodle Man.
Oh yeah, I remember that, the Noodle Man shirt.
Yeah.
When we were talking about merch, we're like, can we make an Anthony shirt just against his will?
Noodle Man shirt might sell very well. I think.
I think Anthony, he also goes like, "This is where I'm ticklish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hit me here, hit me here, hit me here."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
flirts
Like,
with
yeah,
it.
he likes it. He comes out and he
Also,
tells
too,
you.
I've seen
Ticklish here.
We've all seen him on his scrolling his Instagram, and he laughs, and then you're like, "What?" And then he's like showing you, like he just posted like his thing of like them doing the thing, and then you just see the 9/11 building blow, it's getting exploded underneath it. So it's just like
so good,
I mean,
man.
that is like so goddamn funny to me that he just has to scroll and see like 9/11 stuff. So random people are just like, why are people posting all this 9/11 memorabilia stuff?
The only time it goes too far, it's literally when we're not the ones doing it.
Yeah.
I agree.
What comes out of left field?
Yeah, when other
a
people
fan.
like try to quote Steve and they try to use it. Yeah.
He gets upset about that because he's like, they don't have any credit with me.
There's no rapport.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
of course. You can't do that.
So he gets
You
upset.
can't say fuck Kinjos to him. That's not
But you kind of can't because it's so funny to me. The idea that he's like that you're so against his dance team that you're like, man, fuck Kinja. Like the idea that like it grinds your gears when
Yeah.
you see Kinja stuff around.
Because then he wouldn't have worn that hat
I know,
that says
dude.
it.
I know, dude.
right?
Exactly.
Yo, and the rivalry that we started, it wasn't even Jabberwockies and Kinjas.
Yeah, dude. We just made it up on the spot. I don't know.
Yeah, the rivalry. Oh man, dude.
I think Bart was actually the person who started the bullying.
Yeah, when I go to
Bart
the
did.
James Rodolfo video compilation,
He started saying the last place. Was
Bart
that
was
was him,
saying-
right?
No, because before, yes,
Over and over and over.
before, Anthony always used to came here and people loved how like he brought the mood to like have deeper conversations because you know he's a fucking philosopher, right?
Yeah.
And then like,
He speaks well.
Duality, man.
and I remember he said something about like something, and Bart was like, "Yeah, but you only got second though," and it was such a left field fucking
only
good
got a
burn.
Out of nowhere.
That
I
was the
forgot.
first dunk.
I don't remember.
And it was like, I think we flipped chairs. It was such a good fucking booyah, you know?
booyah.
And then from there, I think it just couldn't stop. Like Bart just kept going and going. And this is before you came in.
Exactly. I wasn't here with Anthony about
You
it.
didn't have that with Anthony either.
Not me, no.
But I think he passed the torch to you.
Steve's never said second place. Actually, that's always his bit.
Yeah.
You always just say fucking dancer. You always say that. That's funny. That's funny.
That's a funny bit though. Fucking dance.
Money, I say stuff like that.
Yeah, dancers for money is so funny.
I think it was Nick that made the Jabberwockies thingy and how they're jealous of the Jabberwockies all the time.
That sounds like something
can
you'd
see
say.
that.
Because you mixed it with the original. I think in your head it was just like they're all fucking dancers. So it was Jabberwockies came to mind.
Well, that came from the Trump Tower shoots, right?
Well, we're just dunking on the Jabberwockies because my squad is Quest and Kinja's.
yeah, and my squad is Jabba.
Yeah, so we always got to dunk. We got to dunk on the Jabberwockies.
Dunk up.
Yeah, dunk up, dude. You know.
And it just kept going and going. And I was like, why is he so fun to play with like that?
Because he can take the hit on
that's
camera
the
in the best
thing.
way. He's the best straight man
Yeah,
in the game.
man.
The best.
Well, all of us, we roast each other too, but it's just not as fun.
No.
Well, because there's always a comeback. So everybody
Yeah.
has like a really quick like reflector.
Yeah.
But then you say something to Anthony and you get this.
That's it.
He takes it.
He stews on it.
Yeah.
You can practically hear the freaking Channel 34 Spanish whack whack whack.
But when Bart
takes
gets,
his bites
but when
as
Bart stands up and turns off all the record buttons, Anthony's fucking dying. We all have seen that a million times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't like to admit it.
No, he does
On
not.
camera.
He does not.
He likes
Because and why would he? That's not funny.
He's a stress reliever.
He's a stress. He's like a stress ball.
He's a stress ball.
Would you say he's a punching bag?
Nah.
He might say he's a punching bag. Anthony Lee might call himself.
And he's gonna
a punching
portray himself as a punching
Yeah,
bag, but
yeah.
he's not.
No, but then the fans even come in and tag it with, and I think this shit's really funny. He thinks it's funny too. Where like the fans have a picture of his head, and like I'm dunking it into a fucking basketball
yeah.
rim, and you guys are all down there.
He's
like,
the one
going,
who told us about that.
I know exactly.
Yeah.
He's laughing.
He was all
made
excited.
that?
Yeah, he was all
Yeah,
excited. Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Guys, make more shit like that. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
dude.
if you guys got any great Anthony and Steve memes, send it to the JKIG.
Another one of my favorite things is when people say, you know, Anthony's known all over the world as like being this like leader in dance community, all this stuff, and he just comes to JK and gets dunked on.
Isn't that funny?
It's so stupid.
He's like accomplished worldwide. Can you imagine?
I know, that's
He's
why-
at a fucking dance like tutorial thing. They look at him like a dance god.
Yeah.
And little do they know.
But
Just
that
a minute ago, we were fucking busting the shit out of his balls.
But that's also what makes him so cool, I think.
Yeah.
That he doesn't take himself
Edit that out.
seriously enough. Where like he's down to do that.
Yeah.
Because there's so many other people that are like huge authorities in their space, and they're scared to come here. Because I think like over here it's like
Oh, we'll fuck with you.
the great equalizer.
Yeah, that's true.
And nothing's really off limits.
Right.
Except for Tulsi, because we don't want to get killed or anything.
We're sweet, sweet boys.
I did not sniff the chair.
But if it was her
repeat.
second time, she would get fucked up.
We should ask her, like, hey, do you want to come back and see the real us?
Fucked up.
Hey, do you want to get fucked up before your Senate confirmation hearings?
Hey, when she was here, you guys were like pretty chill.
Oh, we were super
Yeah, we were
behaved.
chill. We were really good.
Yeah,
Super behaved, dude.
we're good boys, yeah.
We were more behaved with her here than we would be with our parents, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Legit.
100%.
We're sitting up straight with our ties on.
Mad regular.
So how do we get it back?
Maybe I'll hit her.
Probably gotta wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a while.
Just gotta go through confirmation and stuff like that.
Well, we could just talk about plans
You talking about plans?
before she gets in.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you one thing. She's so fucking cool because a lot of people, once they like go, sometimes like when I try to reach back out or communicate, they don't really communicate anymore. With her, I was like, when she came out and became fully Republican, I was like, hey, congratulations on fully coming out and joining the party. She replies back.
Wow.
And the DMs. And I'm like, oh shit. Because a lot of people, they go, I'm too big for this. And they keep going and going and going. And she never did that. So that to me was like, maybe to other people, it's like a small gesture. To me, that's a huge gesture.
That's great.
That they still reply as like a regular person. Like the communication didn't change once like their stardom or whatever gets bigger and bigger.
Did you say for Mother Russia?
Yeah.
No.
Wink, wink, wink.
And I think Anthony's the same kind of cool. Look how famous he is. He still comes here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He likes hanging out with us too.
and he gets burnt. That's awesome.
But again, that the same way, like it works the same way with how his house is so nice, so it's funny to make fun of it. Anthony is so cool, so it's funny to act like he's not.
Yeah.
He's the only guy I know with the perm. So it's like.
And he
that's
can
how
pull
cool
it
he
off.
is.
It's bold choice to do that. Hard.
Bold choice. You can pull it
I
off.
mean, he can pull it off, you know.
Sometimes he gets confused for a girl in public. That always pisses him off. But
You want?
we should probably edit that out because I'm not supposed to talk about that.
Talking about what?
How he sometimes gets confused for a girl.
Does that happen like 3 or 4
It
times?
happens like a lot of times, yeah. Like 30, 40, 50 times.
Especially when he's out of the country, he said.
Yeah, like 55 times a week.
Where? Where does that happen?
He does look like a lesbian.
Yeah.
His hair
From behind.
Yeah. But that's cool.
looks like Asian Ellen.
If he's at a hardware store, people always ask him questions about tools. And stuff.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of built like a butch lesbian. So
A butch lesbian? You think?
yeah.
People are like, hey, do you think this cooler will keep my drinks cold for like 8 hours or something? You know, he just knows all that.
Big Yeti guy.
Yeah.
All right. Let us know in the comments if you think we're being too hard on Anthony. If you find someone that's probably Anthony, call them out for being Anthony.
If you think we're being too hard on Anthony, go get one friend in life and let us know how that went.
Get one friend.
Go get one.
Done deal.